So I know that everyone is so curious about what this site looks like. And so I thought I would just hop on my computer and do a little screen share so that you could have a peek inside the actual Swanburne Academy. So this is a members only site, and when you enroll, as I really hope you do, you'll use your email address to create an account, and you'll also choose your own password. And then when you log in, this is where you arrive first, the Swanburne Academy library, okay? So as you can see, you have two options. You can visit the Academy, and this is where all the monthly content exists. And every month there's a whole new month's worth of content. I'll show you that in a minute. And then you also have the option to enter the dining hall, which is a members only message board site. And as you can see, porridge is now being served. So that's very satisfying on a cold morning when you're hungry. Let's look at the Academy first. You just click enter. And here you go. It loads up. And what you have is the homepage of the site. Right now, we've got, we've just put up the October Dunawoo video because it's the end of the month. And the Swanburne Academy member families have submitted so much work. They've submitted artwork, they wrote acronyms, they practiced their socially useful phrases, and they send us video of that experience. Sometimes they just send us a piece of text, which we had a lot of fun with and included in the video. So this is really one of the very special things about the Swanburne Academy is the Dunawoos. And here's an example of the October content. So as you can see, we have three pieces of content. We have the vocabulary lesson. Our word for October was confidant. We have our unit about Edgar Allan Poe, which you can see pieces of on our YouTube channel if you really want to dive in. The Swanburne Academy Guide to Socially Useful Phrases. And we also had a challenge this month, which is the acronym challenge. And oh, the full moon surprise. I'm not sure if I did show you that just yet. It's supposed to be a surprise. I'll give you let's see, just so you can see what this is. When you click on one of the units, you go to that unit page. And here you can see the video that is a short biography of Edgar Allan Poe. And again, you can watch this on YouTube if you really want to see it. There's an audio player to the reading of The Raven, which you can also listen to on our SoundCloud page. And here's the text lesson. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of information here. This kind of supports the learning objectives of this lesson. We go into a little bit about rhyme, alliteration, and refrain. Here's a little example of a parody of Edgar Allan Poe, which I took from the Incorrigible Children books. And that defines what a stanza is, what parody is. There's a few more things to learn. And then here's our challenge to the member families, to create a parody or to write their own poems using alliteration, refrain, and rhyme scheme. So that's a pretty typical example of the content of a unit. There's video, there's audio, there are downloads, right? So you can actually download the audio and load it up on your phone if you want to listen to it in the car. And here's a downloadable of the text of the poem, The Raven, that looks really nice. So in order to navigate the site, you can see that every other lesson shows up here under the category of October, and that lets you move along to the next thing. I'm going to go back to our main page. I just wanted to point out that previous months remain available. So if I'm looking at October now, if I just go back to the home page, your computer will be faster than mine, I promise. Look, underneath October is September, and you can see that we had our vocabulary word stalwart. We created guidebooks. We wrote thank you notes. And oh, there was a full moon surprise. I don't want you to see that. All right. On the sidebar, you can see there's a suggestion box that's always open. And we have a special link always that you can just click on this and you'll be guided to a place where you can submit your Donna Woos for the end of the month celebration. So here's something else that I want you to see. We go back to the library. And we'll just take a peek at the dining hall. I'm not going to open the message boards because it's members only, but I can certainly show you what's in the dining hall. So each of these is a message board. We've just opened up our Halloween costume parade. I expect that to be full by the end of the day. The headmistress is where I post notices to the members. We have an introduction thread. Our acronym challenge was hosted on the message board, so our members posted there. We have conversation. We have a place to practice this month's word of woo, which always is fun, and all kinds of stuff. Melancholy Limerick was a fun challenge that we did last month. This I'm excited about as well. The members would love to do a literary magazine so that we will have the kids run a publication, gather creative work from the membership, and have the experience of planning and putting together a collection of it. I think that'll be wonderful. So that's what the dining hall is all about. You have two options you can see by topic. If you click feed here, it gets you to just a feed, kind of like a Facebook style feed, so you can just see the most recent post at the top, no matter which board they're put in. So this is a really nice feature. So that is the Swanburne Academy. It is lots of fun. The families are amazing, and we would love for you to be part of this beautiful community. Thanks for taking this tour with me.